Let's see. And let's see the carbon copies. You see, open it, see. You can see that the result is, look at who wrote those ink on it. How did it get there?
I don't know.
Why is INEC compromised? This is an election. We've not started an election. It's supposed to be blank. And see, this election cannot hold. We cannot accept it. You people are the ones that are coming to rob us again. This suffering, are you people not feeling it? No, we can't take it. It's not possible. We won't take this. Please.
This is unacceptable.
It's not. Never sign anything. Never sign. This is criminality now at the highest level.
Hello. Please, can I come home?
Are you abroad?
What I want
Where would you?
By God's grace, no matter how may be that there is no solution, you can call our SPO. Now.
Please call him.
Call him.
Call him, please.
No mattering of argument.
We don't have issue with you. You understand? Call the SPO. You are agents, you understand? But we have to start with you people because you are the ones on the field. Ballot can be entered now. Look at results. Imagine. This is election that accreditation has not even started. See results. Imagine.
I remember we do for you. But I think they do Hello. Sit down. Mumu. Father. Stop them! Yes. We are ready. Hold on. Man, what are they trying to do today? What are they trying to do today? What are they trying to do today? Are we campaign? You say your money. When I change the motor, Oga, when I change the motor. 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 Oga, when I change that motor. Hey. Go now, stop. Let us change that motor. Let us check him. Ola. How much I like on there? Allah.
Ganaja, we stand.
Yes, Ganaja village. They all come and snide the ballot paper. What did they come for? They should be arrested. Alhaji Haruna. But where did they go? Yes.
Action Alliance Woman Leader. Ogorimagongo local government. There's no election in Ogorimagongo local government. We were at the polling unit as at 8 a.m. in the morning. We discharged all our duties. Our agents were present everywhere. We were ready for elections, and there's no election in Ogorimagongo.
Election material.
No election material in Ogorimagongo local government. Send it to me.
And to add to it, I was there myself when they asked for the number of what's it called? The number of accreditation that is supposed to be on the rivers, but they refused to show them. Then how do you now, if you cannot ascertain the number of accredited people and the number of registered voters, how do you now declare such results in that unit? So this is our grievances, and that is why we are saying that as far as Kogi Imo Bayesa is concerned, no election. No election. We are not violent. This is a conglomeration of different political parties, both SDP, both PDP, both ADC, all parties, without APC. That is not here is APC. That is our grievances. Thank you very much, and God bless.
So we need to.
Both of you. And it has been handed over to.
Met on the wall.
Which one is this? Make sure that the police do not cover that person. Police cannot cover because I is already aware what is going on. Yes.
Result sheets, and that result sheets have been written. There's a massive protest in all polling units in Kogi Imo Bayesa local government of Kogi State right now. The result sheets have been, filled and tampered with already, and people are refusing to accredit, people are refusing to vote, and they are insisting that plain result sheets must be shown to agents in accordance to electoral law. If they refuse to show you result sheets in all polling units across the state, don't accredit, don't vote, protest and resist it. This is democracy. We must protect our votes. We must protect the process. We must make sure that all the regulations are being observed and respected. I call on all my agents all across the state that once plain result sheets are not shown to you before the commencement of accreditation, don't accredit, don't vote, resist it and protest, record it, video it, show the faces of these compromised INEC staff and security agents and post it on all platforms of social media. We shall overcome. This election is a must win for us. Thank you.
And state assembly elections. Well, I just observed that voters on the queue
Please, I'm not seeing your mind.
appear to be very enthusiastic, and you could see the kind of joy that expression. And the conduct has been very orderly. I see the queue is very strict, and there is no interference. I have not seen anything that is suggesting.
I won't remove my hand. Carry your hand. I will block my stop.
So it's an impressive outing too. I see the number of people come out to vote. I'm not surprised because this is my hometown. Of course, you know that the prophet is rather known very strongly. So the conduct is very impressive. I want to commend INEC. I want also to commend the security agencies with the kind of deployment they have done and how orderly the environment has become. And contrary to the ugly expectation that the environment will not be there for voting to take place, you can see that the INEC has risen to the occasion and everything seems to be very well.
Your Excellency, we noticed a low voter turnout in some polling units. What do you have to say about that?
It is not over yet. I think I just came to vote, and other people will still come to vote. But what I've seen here, compared to what happened last time during February election, is very impressive. And it is our hope that more people will come out. But at least my happiness is that we have the environment to conduct this election, and people have come to exercise their franchise, and voting is going on. I think INEC has done well. We must commend them.
How would you assess the security?
APC nọ na gọvanọ, APC nọ na president, APC nọ na local government. Kedu ihe ọzọ na-ekwe? Adị nnọkọ onye ga-eme ntawa ahụhụ ile tacha Chineke ya na ihe mmadụ anatala emi ọ eziokwu. Elekwere ka onye ahụ ga-esi eme. Nwa nke Chukwu nyere ma mejisi ike ha.
Actually, this man and answer. Oga Jeff, actually go for any work and public pushing it. How will I go? They go among Gandalf on
You can see this is also local government. The election made to hold in the several polling units, but it's quite unfortunate. Today is 11th November 2023. We have to drove down to Osu LGA to check all the polling units where the election is being held, but it's quite unfortunate. They have to drove over to a certain center in Osu. This is where the election is holding, in a central place in a Catholic church, which they assured the masses that election is going to hold in various polling units. But right now, a massive thumbprinting is going on here. Nobody's complaining. Massive voting. So I believe we should appeal to the INEC authority. There should be a total cancellation, if possible, for this various election in Osu LGA today, Saturday, 11th of November 2023. You can see even on top of the vehicles, they are thumbprinting on top of the vehicles. You can see them doing a lot of printing on their own. Massive voting, nobody's checkmating, nobody's saying anything. Is this how election is ought to be free and fair? My dear viewers, wherever you are viewing this, you can attest, you can agree with me that this is no election. This is no form of any election or whatsoever it could be called. The police, the armies are being compromised. I don't know what is going on in this country. Please, there should be a total cancellation in Osu LGA. I repeat, in Osu LGA.
Those guys.
I'm saying everything.
And if they see you now doing this thing, they so come back.
If they see what I'm videoing right now, they will seize this phone. So I have to hide inside a vehicle videoing this, and I have to come out to the other one. So I am out right now, taking a total control. You can see how they are being lined up in a central place in a Catholic church in Osu local government. This is inhuman. This is unfair. We call for a total cancellation in Osu LGA in Imo State. You can see to that very point. There is no election held in anywhere in Osu LGA, so we call for a total cancellation. Here they are. busy doing nothing, busy thumbprinting around, up and down, collecting money, sharing money to themselves. The police has been compromised. I don't know, people should come to our rescue in Imo State also.
Was called in by one of our brothers who happened to be an agent of the party, called Chinasa. I heard him when he was speaking on the phone to tell him that Mike Ikoku is here. After about a couple of minutes, about 10-15 minutes, I saw Chinasa in company of Nnamdi come here with over 20 men wearing army uniform. I don't know whether they are real Nigerian army or not. I also saw a group of police officers who I identified as members of the dreaded Tiger-based group, led by one man they called Kill and Break. They came here, now attacked the civil defense people that were with me, that were also cleared to participate in the election. They attacked him, and at the end of the day, they seized his rifle, they seized the magazine, collected their phone, and took away the file of the officer that is in charge, the security officer that was handling this. They took away the file. So what I did was to immediately call for intervention. I reported the matter, escalated it both to the police, both the army, both to civil defense, and both to INEC in Abuja. So after about 30 minutes of calling, they left. I heard they were going from booth to booth, places to places, where they're trying to do, I don't know what they want to do, in the carrying armored personnel carrier. The armored personnel carrier they carry has a mark donated by Hope Uzodimma. Under it, what is written there is special. So I know the authorities should be able to identify those who are in that armored personnel carrier and those who took control of.
Well, the fact that we are going to upload all their pictures. There's a bit of a lot of our agents. This is crazy. This is what our democracy has, come to. But we are resisting. Can't you see the people here? Yeah. And they will not allow it. I hope it's the same thing going on everywhere. So that we can have proper democracy and bring in good governance.
In those areas, are you suggesting that they should cancel the results?
Of course, where these things happen, they must cancel it now. There is no other alternative than to cancel it, so that every person will come there and watch it conducted.
And everybody wants to cash. Everybody. That things are going to go well for the APC at the end of the day, definitely. But we have some issues in the work. Unit 3, Unit 5, and Unit 9 had issues. I think the registers were not uploaded, so we escalated it to INEC. And of course, they accepted that it was a careless mistake on their part. I don't know why units in my ward were not uploaded. So I think the problem is being rectified, and they promised that in those particular units they will extend the voting time because a lot of people would have been disenfranchised if that was not rectified. They will be able to escalate it to Abuja. But so far, I mean, in my unit, things are going on very well. And around the state, we also are following, and there's a lot of violence. I mean, the PDP is doing quite a bit there, trying to molest our voters. security. In fact, in some cases, it is believed by our people that we are running election not against PDP but against security. But we are continuing the situation, and I'm sure that at the end of the day we'll come out victorious.
Would you mind stating these areas specifically?
Yes, in fact, I was told that in Yenagwe especially there has been a lot of violence, a lot of police action. In fact, this morning.
So far, so good. The optics shows that, yes, the process is going on smoothly. Aside from those things that are happening behind the scene, where money is being exchanged with votes, people are watching and then writing down names and giving tallies to be collecting 12,000, 10,000. It's happening everywhere. And you know, some of us are people who have decided that we will not express ourselves violently, otherwise we would have stopped the process. In the eyes of it, we know what is happening everywhere. The voting is going on, but the state resources is everywhere being shared. Monies that ordinarily should have been used for schools, monies that should have been used for the education, monies that should have been used for the economy of the state is thrown around to buy votes. And sometimes I wonder how people will sit on a seat that you did not win going to the polls as you should be. So far so good. On the optics, yes, we have done the voting. But behind the scene, the state resources is being used to induce and buy voters.
Yes, Honorable, you seem not to be talking, you're speaking in parables, I should say. When you say the state resources is being used to buy votes, who specifically is using the state resources?
I'm talking about the party of the day, the governor's party, the PDP. They are busy buying votes and snapping people's ballot papers and using it to go behind the scene and pay monies. There's somebody holding some money in the other part. They have been reported to the police. But you know, there's a lot going on in this election that, like I said, this compromise is everywhere. I'm not going to use our usual ways of trying to stop them. At the end of the day, they will say you have been violent. I will not do that. But I will spread it. Well, usually in my community, there's always peace in elections because some of us have very peaceful disposition. And that disposition is what I have expressed since yesterday, walking around with our people. The only thing I will not do, I will not buy votes. I will not. And even when I know what is going on, I have, as a matter of principle, I will not buy vote. I didn't contest this election because I'm looking for money. I didn't contest this election because I want to sit on the throne of a governor. I contested because of the issues in my state. There is endemic poverty in this state. Our young girls are standing on the road. Our young boys are doing Yahoo. There is no hope for young people. These people sit on the position and think that the state resources is their personal resources. And they have entrenched poverty in Bayesa State, a state that produces oil, a state that is supposed to be rich in natural resources. We are the second poorest in the country. We have the highest out-of-school children. As for me, Udenzeradri, I have achieved what I wanted to achieve, to prove to the world that somebody can get up without stealing state resources and stand up against this tyranny that is going on. And today may not be the last. We will continue to fight until more and more people will realize that money itself cannot buy you a society that will be functional. People have been impoverished to the point where you give them 5,000. I will not pay 1 naira for votes. I will not.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Listen.
First, let me congratulate the 3 states that have elections today: Bayelsa State, Imo State, and Kogi State, and which all these states successful elections, peaceful conduct of elections. But basically, because this is an off-season election, and I get worried about the issue of off-season elections. And I will use this unique opportunity to plead with the National Assembly that we need to block this off-season election. It's very odd. It's not a global best practice A country can can elect their people at different times, like America. Some countries they may not elect everybody at the same time. But any time they go on to conduct their election, they elect everybody that's supposed to be elected. If we continue with this trend of off-season elections based on the interpretation of our laws by the judicial officer, it will come to a time that the presidential election in Nigeria may be off-season. Probably that's the time that all of you media people and others should be worried. Look at the American system. Everybody knows when the American elections will be conducted. That's standard practice in other countries. And when I say presidential election in Nigeria may be off-season one day, some people may get say, why, how? It almost happened in 2007 that I contested as a running mate to late President Yar'Adua. You know that election, the 7 judges that presided over the case, 3 of them, in their own judgment that the election be annulled, 4 of them sustained the election, and that is why we stayed. If one has crossed over, by now the presidential election in Nigeria would have been off-season election, and it is not the best for a country. And there's easy things to do to make sure that other states, now we have 7 states that are off-season. We need to stop there. And where possible, these 7 states too can be migrated back to fall in line with the other states. And the National Assembly can do that. That is my message for the National Assembly, my message for Nigerians today. On the other hand, I wish the election successful. I've been monitoring what is happening in Bayelsa State. Almost ask people across the local governments, and for now, no major things that we will get worried, apart from the part of Nembe local government, the Basambri part of Nembe local government that have been in conflict for quite some time before the election. Apart from that, I think the elections are going on well, but we cannot conclude until at the end of the voting period. So once again, I thank you, and I wish you well.
I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of rigging.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.